everyone. So let's do an angel reading for the 1st of August. And let's see what messages your angels have for you. We have Archangel Michael, step into empowerment. Which house? Trust in your ability to manifest your desires. We have clarity, bringing in love. And we have sword, harness your inner strength and courage to overcome challenges. From the cards that we have pulled so far, I'm getting the main message that you need to have something, to have more of it in your life, right? You need, let's say you want to attract $1 million, but you've not seen, held, felt having ever million, right, $1 million in your whole life, then it will be very, very difficult for you to attract. And even though this is the reason why we stay stuck in situations that we are familiar with, it's also a good understanding and realization that we need to know something before we have it. We need to love ourselves before we love someone else. We need to uh, start from where we really at. It would be nice for you to have $1 million, but do you really need them right now? And what do you really need? And how you can go about attracting it? That's what you need to start with. It would be nice for the world to be a place without serial killers, but that's not happening tomorrow either. It would be nice for you to meet the love of your life today. And I'm not saying that can not happen. I am just saying, but is that what you really need? And if you don't need it, why mourn? You know, we celebrate the victories and mourn our losses. But when we begin mourning the victories and celebrating losses, as if the world is this cruel place that will never make anyone happy, that we get stuck in a chain reaction that it is very hard to come out of it. It's hard to admit that it's okay to be in pain, because if all you've really known all your life is pain, and tomorrow you get to have the happiest day of your life, you're not going to believe it. You will make yourself miserable even on the happiest day of your life, because you've not known happiness before. And that's a good thing. If you want to have something in your life what you don't have right now, start with getting familiar with it. Start with understanding it, recognizing it, building a relationship with it, building a connection, attracting something from somewhere. Don't start with putting your wildest wishes out into the universe and then become upset when they don't come true, because you've never known it. It's not familiar. You're not familiar with the energy of it, and you're not going to be able to attract it on day one. And even though people on the internet would like for you to believe that anything is possible, but for anything to be possible, there is a lot that happens before that one day where anything becomes possible. And right now you're in the process of it. Befriend what's familiar to you. That's the main message I'm getting from this card. Start with what you have. Start with wanting more, not start with wanting a mansion that you probably will not be able to afford and will not be really comfortable in. It would be nice to have it, sure, I agree. But would you really be happy in it? Would you really find something to do there? Is there any meaning that would come out of that experience? Is there really anything for you to gain in that experience? That's something you need to figure out on your own. And I know it's not an easy thing to say, because when you've been through a lot of pain, then pain is all you see. When you've been through a lot of trauma, then trauma is all you see. We always see in other situations what we have known ourselves. And this is why whenever we give other people advice, we give it from the perspective of our own life. There is no way for us to completely let go of what we have been through, what we have seen. And a lot of times, what we have seen is what other people see as well. But that doesn't change the fact that we never get to live life from someone else's perspective. Yeah. You have enough. You may not have what you want exactly when you want it, but you do have some abundance. You have something to be grateful for. Even if that's not something that you consider enough, there is still something there. And whatever you want to attract, you start from what you have, not from what you could have. It's time to take a break from not having the answers, from running away from situations that are anyway painful to you. You need change in your life. You know it, you want it. But it's hard to trust yourself to get there. It's hard to trust yourself to find something that would make you happy. Life is hard. That's just the way it is. No one's going to change that anytime soon, really. And even though there are opportunities for you to have better, to want better, to attract better, to be happy, but life is still very hard. And no matter how good things get, there will always be burdens of your past. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing, I'm just saying that sometimes we cannot control the situations that we're stuck in. Sometimes things are just not in our hands, and that's not to say they will never be in our hands, but sometimes things are just not in our control. And that's not a bad thing. It's okay to not have the answers. It's okay to want to be happy but not know how to. It's okay to run away from your problems if that helps you sleep one night. But if that's what you're going to make the rest of your life about, you have a problem that needs much, 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 much more uh, attention. I'm sorry for the background noise, but basically, the message today is to celebrate what you do have. It's okay to want more, it's okay to not have enough, it's okay to want more, and it's okay to want whatever it is that you want. But you have to remember that whatever you want to attract, you have to start from where you are at, not from where you could have been, should have been, could possibly be. It's easy to lose yourself in the miseries of not having enough, not being enough. It's easy to lose yourself in the pain that is not really yours to carry. It's not your fault that you are where you are. Maybe some of it is, but not all of it. There are a lot of things that happen that are just not in our control, but there are a lot of things that we do have in our control. And we should start with those, not from the ones that we could not possibly have predicted, no one could help with, no, we didn't really help get resolving those issues. And now I'm going to stay stuck in a situation that, well, first of all, I had no control over when I got into it. I have no control over it still, and I may not have control over it in the years to come. That's not a good way to live a life, because that is not a life you want to live. And you have a choice to either stay stuck and fight yourself every single day or move on. I know it is easier said than done, but sometimes you just don't have control over things. And when that is the case, control is not what you want, because you know you don't have it. You want peace. You want to walk away from the situation that you clearly have no control over. You can keep lying to yourself, trying to fix what's not broken, because what is the only thing that is broken about the situation is that it's not in your hands and you can't change that. But there are things that are in your hand, and you can continue to lie to yourself to stay stuck in a situation that you can't figure a way out of. Or you can just release control and walk away. Sometimes Walking away is the best thing that you can do in a situation, and that is good enough. That is okay. That is acceptable. That is understandable. The world understands you. Stop blaming yourself. That's what I have for today. Let's connect again tomorrow.